Welcome back, class. We go to the next lesson, which is interrelated with lesson number 7, changing weather, and that is based on climatic zone. So lesson 8 is the frigid zone. So class, we go to the frigid zone, page 56. I want you all to refer to the map which is on page 56. You will see that the frigid zone is in the northern hemisphere and in the southern hemisphere too. It's from 66.5, that is Arctic of Circle North, to 90-degree North Pole, 66.5 south, that is Antarctic Circle, and 90 degrees south pole. Okay, now we are on the subtopic climate, page 57. Now the word frigid means frozen. Now this frigid zone is also called polar region. This zone is named because it is situated in the poles and it is covered with ice throughout the year. And the climatic condition in the frigid zone is very severe. Now the frigid zone, they are very far away from the equator, and thus they receive very less sunlight, and they are weak, slanting. Now one thing you keep in mind that we have frigid zone is because the shape of the earth, flattening at the pole, bulging at the center, and tilting of the earth. These factors make the frigid zone. Now another thing you have to keep in mind is the seasons. They have 4 seasons. Now in September they'll have autumn, then slowly it will go to December, they'll have winter, means that is they celebrate snow Christmas. Then slowly they reach to the month of March, it is spring, and then June is summer. Now during winter month, the temperature it drops. During winter, the region the frigid zone remains continuously in the darkness, and it receives no sunlight, and the temperature drops to -50 degree, and the winters are long, dark, and very cold. Now the region also receives scanty rainfall amounting to 15 to 30 centimeter per year. But the two distinct seasons are summer and winter, with short of autumn and spring. Now summer year lasts for 2 to 3 months, but since they are at the poles and it is flattened, during the summer months they receive continuously daylight. Even you can say that 8 o'clock dinner also there is sunlight in the sunlight out. Okay, the snow melts during the summer month, but the ice caps are unaffected. Even during summer, the temperature remains below 0 degrees centigrade. Okay, now we go to page 58, and that is vegetation. Now you all know it is 6 months of summer season, 6 months of winter season, and the temperature that is very low. So because of the severe cold, the crops that grow are very short, you can say. They like when the snow melts, they have few shrubs, then mosses and lichens and grasses. There are no trees, okay? And the soil, even in the summer months, remains frozen. But there are plants that grow in a very short period. So the flowers bloom and the fruits are also there. So they have blueberries, cranberries, wild currants, and few flowering ones. And trees don't grow here. And people live here, they grow vegetable for their personal consumptions. Now we come to the animal life. Now not many animals are found here, but whatever are found are very amazing, I can say. The reality is that they are such animals which can survive in the harsh and severe climate, and they are like polar bear, walruses, musk oxen, reindeers, Arctic fox, Arctic hares, ermines, seals, and other. Now, birds that are there here is the Arctic tern and the snow owl. And in mammals that are found in the Arctic Ocean, and this are sea otters, lemmings, and different species of whales. Now, the secret for the survival of these animals in such a dark, cold, and long winter is they have been gifted with thick layers of fur on their body, and they also have, accumulate fat, which helps them to survive the bitter cold. I think you all might have done in your 4th standard, and that is hibernation of animals, that they go to sleep in the long winters. Now, there is one bird mentioned, and that is penguin, and it is found in Antarctica. It is a flightless bird, but it has a heavy body which is full of fat, and it survives the long winter cold and spend most of its time with water. And Arctic tern and snow owl also have told that they are also common in this region. One thing you need to keep in mind is, children, that this frigid zone, you can also call it a cold desert, and it is one of the most difficult place to live in. Like if you see the entire continent of Antarctica, which lies in the southern frigid zone, it is said to be the coldest region on the earth, and it is largely uninhabited. Means there are no human population like such, but you have a population of scientists who are there with the science center. Now, the people that live in the Arctic region, they are called as Inuits, and their main occupation has been and is hunting and fishing. They depend upon the meat and skin of animals for their survival. They use a spear tied to leather rope to hunt the whales. They use wooden bow and arrow, but in recent times they've started using automatic rifles, and the boats they use for hunting the sea are known as kayaks. Now, they have a winter home and they have a summer home. The winter home is known as igloos, which is made out of snow and ice. They cut the snow into bricks, and they cut the ice into bricks and plaster them with snow, and it has a very small door to enter in. And in summer they have it like a tent, and it is covered with animal skin. But now in present time their life has changed a lot of change. Now they have found their oil fields are there, mines have been discovered. So now people work in the mines and oil field. And today they, instead of having reindeers, they have motorized sledge and motor boats, which is now common. But yet today there are people who are habitant in the northern frigid zone, and they yet have reindeers as their assets. Now, the Inuit people live in this different region. If you see the map which is on page 56, if you see, Lapps are from Norway, Samoids are from Siberia in Russia, Yakuts also are from Siberia, that is the northern Russia, and Chichuks are also from Russia. Thank you.